Hello and greetings from Kakamega County. Today we are coming to you from Kakamega Rehabilitation Center, where stakeholders in child welfare sector, including NGOs, civil societies and learning institutions, have converged to celebrate the Day of the African Child 2025. This year we revisit the powerful 2010 theme, Planning and Budgeting for the Welfare of the African Child. It is a reminder that the well-being of the African child is not just a policy issue, but a shared responsibility. Stay with us as we take you inside the day's events. From entertaining and inspiring performances to heartfelt stories and voices calling for change and commitment to our children's future. This annual event traces its roots to 1976 Soweto uprising in South Africa, when courageous African school children stood up for their right to education. Decades later, the same spirit of resilience and advocacy lives on in children across Africa. Here in Kakamega, the day began with a vibrant awareness march through town, where school children, civil society organizations and local leaders came together to advocate for action on issues affecting the African child, from safety and education to inclusion and justice.
Tunataka tuangalie serikali inapofanya mipangilio na budget katika mambo ya watoto. Tumeona budget ilisomwa jana, na kwa hivyo tunataka tuone ni fedha gani ama ngapi zimetengwa kwa ajili ya watoto. Iwe ni kwa sababu ya shule, iwe ni kwa sababu ya maslahi yao mengine. Tunataka tuone serikali inapangia nini watoto, na tunafurahia watoto wako siku yao. Tunawapea kitu inaitwa child participation. Leo tunataka tusikie sauti ya mtoto, the voice of the child. Mtoto yeye anasema nini? Tunapo discuss budgeting and planning for children, mtoto anasema nini juu ya hiyo? Wanaridhika? Watoto wale ambao wanapatikana katika justice system, katika mahakama, kwa polisi, wanapewa haki gani na wamepangiwa nini? Children Act inasema mtoto yeyote amepatikana kwa makosa anahitaji kuwa represented kotini. Je, hiyo inafanyika? Je, kuna hiyo budget? Hizo ndio vitu tunataka tuulizane leo. Mtoto yule ambaye amepatikana ametelekezwa ama ametupwa na mzazi, je, amepangiwa nini na serikali? Tumesikia serikali tunasema kwamba hatutaki children's homes zikuje mingi, watoto waleo kwa children's homes, bali watoto waweze kulelewa katika community alternative care options. Je, kuna budget? Je, tuko tayari?
Rahia sana kwa sababu ya national government na county government wamejiunga pamoja na kuhakikisha kwamba wamefuatana na mashirika mengine yote, ya kwamba siku ya leo tunasherehekea mtoto Mwafrika wa Kakamega, na sio tu Kakamega bali dunia nzima. Mashirika yote ambayo yanapigania haki ya watoto, ambayo yanashughulika na dhulma za watoto. Siku hii ni ile siku ambayo tunatoka nje kwa wingi na kwa ukubwa, tukielezea watu, tukielezea watoto, tukielezea wale ambao wanalinda watoto, ya kwamba umuhimu wa mtoto kujua sheria ni nini, umuhimu wa mtoto kujua ya kwamba analindwa, anapendwa, inafaa afanywe namna hii ni gani. Kwa hivyo naomba mashirika yote yasiyo ya kiserikali, kama unajua ya kwamba wewe ni ule mchapakazi unafuata mambo ya watoto, tafadhali jitahidi ufanye pasavyo, tafadhali jitahidi ukifanya advocacy ifikie wale watu ambao wanafaa.
As we know, in Kakamega County, the governor has been very passionate about the children's department. Even in our very own allocation in the budget, we've actually slotted for them 8 million to support their programs. But we also know that the national government is taking over the CCIs. So in that regard, it means that as a county, we are just focusing on supporting them in other programs, like those children living with disabilities, in terms maybe of food, beddings, and anything that these children may need in that regard. We still have children on our streets. You can see the children are on our streets, and for us to be able to now take those children from the streets, now that we'll not be having those CCIs, we are looking at having a children rescue center where we'll have those children there so that their rights are protected from there. They can get education. We can be able to give them, I think, healthcare from that point, and just ensure that they are well taken care of, their basic needs, and well protected.
Today we are joining the rest of the partners to mark the Day of the African Child. So on this particular day, we are simply encouraging and insisting that budgets must capture issues of children. We talk about education, we talk about health, we talk about livelihood, being able to strengthen family fabrics, being able to strengthen family in terms of economic, so that families are able to take care of their children.
At the Kakamega Rehabilitation Center, performances took center stage with music, poetry, drama, and powerful messages from children of all backgrounds, including those living with disabilities. Each voice echoing the day's message: protect, empower, and include every child. The chief guest, Honorable Jacqueline Wekesa, a principal magistrate at the Kakamega Law Courts, reaffirmed the judiciary's commitment to child-friendly justice. She emphasized the importance of planning and budgeting for children's welfare.
On the legal framework, Kenya remains steadfast in her commitment to the protection of children, as is evidenced by number 1, the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which enshrines the best interest of the child as a paramount consideration. Number 2, the Children's Act as amended, which domestically operationalizes international instruments. And lastly, ratification of international treaties, including the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child and the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child. As the judiciary, we are firmly committed to ensuring that children's rights are protected and promoted within our judicial processes. At the Kakamega Law Courts, children matters are prioritized and handled with sensitivity, confidentiality, and child-centered approaches.
But the most powerful moments came from the children themselves, urging leaders to create safe spaces and include them in shaping the future.
When we are born as children, certain rights are part of us. They are basic rights. They are universal in nature. We have the right to learn and grow in schools where dreams begin to flow, to read and write, to think and play, our future bright with every day.
Protecting the rights of a child is not just about laws or policies. It's about respect. It's about dignity. It's about looking at every child, no matter where they are, and saying, you matter the most.
Why can't two adults solve their privacy rather than washing your dirty linen in our presence?
Africa. We are looking for love. We are children of Africa. We are looking for love.
Fellow children, guests, as we celebrate this day, we want to thank the government, stakeholders, parents, guardians for the far we have come as children. As a result of this, the government through the parliament has enacted law and policies to ensure that we are protected and access basic services such as free and compulsory basic education, nutrition, medical care, sanitary pads, and among others.
We request the county and national government to build safe space for us within the community, for we are the future and the future is now.
And to literally add icing to the cake, the day ended on a sweet note. Children and guests shared a joyful cake-cutting moment symbolizing unity, joy, and hope for a brighter future. From the streets of Kakamega to the hearts of young dreamers across Africa, today was a celebration of courage, creativity, and collective responsibility. When we truly listen to children, we build a better tomorrow. As the curtains fall on the day's events, the message is clear. Ensuring the welfare of our children is a shared duty. From the powerful voices to heartfelt performances, we have seen the passion and potential of Africa's future.
Nashukuru sana county government ya Kakamega na national government kwa kutuhusisha siku ya leo kuhakikisha Kakamega imesherehekea Day of the African Child.
I have been your host Dorothy Kemuma, and this was a special commemoration of the Day of the African Child 2025 brought to you by United Kenya Rising. On behalf of all our stakeholders, thank you for joining us.